There are always some embarrassing scenes in the life of couples, such as when they're in high spirits, but suddenly lose their temper, and the erect golden hoop becomes a limp banana, which may be more hurtful than it's over before they get in. When this happens, a word flashes in many people's minds: impotency. It was fine, but suddenly it became soft. Does it mean that it's not working? Poor performance once or twice does not count as ED. In medicine, there is actually a strict definition of ED. That is, the penis has been unable to achieve and maintain sufficient erection for satisfactory sexual life in the past 3 months. The identification of ED is usually conducted by a male or urologist in a regular hospital. The doctor will conduct a series of detailed examinations, such as medical history collection, physical examination, blood tests for sex hormones, blood sugar, blood lipids, thyroid function, etc., for diagnosis. So, male compatriots should not easily label themselves as ED because of one or two poor performances, which will only increase the psychological burden. If it suddenly becomes soft halfway through sexual life, there may be other reasons. If it was normal before, and suddenly it becomes soft one day, it is likely caused by the following reasons. 1. Excessive excitement in foreplay. If the foreplay is too intense and stimulating, and the subsequent substantial entry cannot keep up with the stimulation, it is easy to cause the penis to become soft. 2. Bad mood and worries. During sex, men can only be fully engaged and stable when they are not distracted. Once they are in a bad mood and have worries, they may be absent-minded. Even if the early stage is normal, after the later stage, if you think of something that makes you very unhappy, such as work problems, quarrels between husband and wife, etc., you may become soft in an instant. 3. Too nervous. As the saying goes, the more you fear something, the more it will come. If a man is too nervous or worried about his performance during sex and cannot satisfy his partner, it may cause the blood flow to the penis to slow down, thereby affecting the hardness and duration of the erection, causing it to become soft in the middle. For the other half is not in a high sexual interest. If the other half does not have any interaction during the whole process, treats sex as a task, and only wants the other half to finish quickly, or even has a cold face and shows disgust, it may also make the enthusiastic man lose interest and become soft in an instant. 5. Excessive indulgence. If you are not restrained in sex, consume too much physical energy, and fail to rest in time, it may also cause your little brother to go on strike midway. Ladies, please pay attention. If you haven't seen each other for a long time and he has no sexual interest after meeting, or he was normal before but not so good now, it may be that someone is carrying the burden for you in a place you can't see. 6. Excessive fatigue of the body. Sexual life is a physical activity. If the body is in a state of excessive fatigue, it may lead to inability to do it. Therefore, it is best for male compatriots to stay up late less. Go to bed early as much as possible, conserve energy, and keep the body in a vigorous state. In particular, the habit of staying up late must be changed. Every time you stay up late, Ding Ding will lose an opportunity to recharge. Men will have nocturnal erections during deep sleep. At this time, the tension in the cavernous body increases significantly, which is equivalent to 3 or 4 times that of the weak state, which will help the metabolism of the endothelial cells in the cavernous body. This high oxygen tension helps the metabolism of the endothelial cells in the cavernous body of the penis, which is equivalent to a charging process for Ding Ding. If you often stay up late, you will lose a great opportunity to recharge your penis. 7. Physical illness. If you are eager to have sex after just experiencing a serious illness, your penis may become soft in the middle of sex because when you have just recovered from a serious illness, your body functions are still in the recovery stage. If you force sex, your penis will not be able to bear it. In addition, if you suffer from diabetes, prostatitis, prostatic hyperplasia, epididymitis, and other diseases, it may also cause erectile dysfunction. In short, there are many reasons for the softness in the middle of sex. Don't panic once or twice. Find the cause, adjust the symptoms, and try a few more times. If the failure frequency is relatively high, you should pay attention to it and go to the hospital for a checkup.